Today we are going to try and list as many things as possible. I am probably the most snail lister you're ever going to meet, so watch me list like 4 items. But that's not the point. It's to try and motivate me, I guess. On Instagram, Talia is doing like almost like a list off. She's Reseller T, I'll put her name on the bottom of the screen, on Instagram, and she has been proper like smashing it this week. Her and Fake Rachel have both been like giving me food for thought on how my listing process is and how slow my listing process is, because basically my process of listing items is I'll grab 5 random items off my rail. Hopefully they've been photographed by my husband, but that's not the case anymore. Usually they would have been photographed by my husband. I'll grab them off the rail, which is behind me, and then I'll go sit down, put a bit of telly on, list them, that's it for the day. And I'll potter around, maybe do post, put items away, tweak some listings, but that'll be it. I need to move quicker. My husband is going back into full-time work, so this is all me now. I am going to have to do photographs on my own, which I am going to be really slow at, and I'm okay with that. If you're new to my channel, I'm visually impaired, so I have to adapt things to suit me. This is quite a new thing for me. My eyesight started deteriorating like 2 years ago, after a little bit of trauma. So I started reselling 5 to 6 years ago. So I'm having to adapt my business and how I do things. But I also need to try and speed things up. I can't use this as an excuse. So my photographing is going to be pretty slow, that's fine. So I need to try and pick up other ways of speeding things up. So what I have done, again inspired by Talia and Fake Rachel, I've put everything into sections and I'm going to bulk list. I have done this like quite a few times in the past before. For some reason it doesn't really suit my style of listing, because I don't usually have that much stock to be able to utilise bulk listing very well. So I think, for example, I've got like 7 or 8 dresses right now that are on the rail ready to list. So I'm going to take those 7 or 8 dresses, I'm going to photograph them together, I'm going to fold them up, keep them together in a pile, they'll go to my desk with me, and they'll be bulk listed together. It saves a lot of time when it comes to like item specifics, but straight away that's 7 listings, whereas I usually only do like 5 to 10 a day. But it's going to save me a lot more time, so I'm going to speed up areas where I can, because I know I'm going to be doing a lot more than what I was doing before, because obviously I'm taking on all the photography now, and I'm taking on all the shipping now. My husband used to do some of the shipping as well, but it's all me now, which is great, fine. It used to be years ago when I first started, this was nothing to do with my husband, it was all me. But since I became unwell, he dropped down to part-time, helped me with eBay so that I could keep progressing with eBay. And I'm extremely grateful, because if it wasn't for him doing that for me and going part-time and putting his time and efforts into the eBay business with me, I wouldn't be doing this anymore, because I took a lot of time off when I was unwell and I didn't have the motivation to come back to it. But him helping me and being the biggest support that I could wish for has meant that now that I'm ready to dive back into it head first, I can. And I'm not worried about him going back to full time, because I know that I'm capable. I've adapted to things and I'm okay with that. So I need to try and move as quick as I can. Obviously I'm going to try and share it with you as much as possible, but there is some things I'm not going to be able to share because I use my phone, such as photographing. when I'm photographing items, I'm not going to be able to really share that with you because I use my phone. However, I can share my setup with you. I'm going to set up my photographing area now. I'll keep recording. I'll probably just put it on a time lapse. If you see me bump into anything or trip over anything, please do not laugh at me. No, I'm joking, you can. But that's very, very likely. And yeah, I'm going to set this up. Behind me, I'm not sure if you can see it. I can't see it right now. Where am I pointing? Over there. No, there. Over there, near my mannequin. Behind her is a massive cream blanket, like king size cream blanket. It's pinned to the wall because our kitchen wall was a little bit grubby and we wanted something where we didn't, it's like really uneven. I wanted something clean. So it's pinned, a blanket is pinned to the wall, and there's a nail just above it that we can hang stuff on. I use these softbox lights. I'm not very good at pointing in the camera at things. I use these softbox lights for my lighting. I have one either side, and then I've got my mannequin, but I do some stuff hung up. I know a lot of people are getting rid of their mannequins or not using their mannequins anymore and just doing like hanger photos. I'm not ready to get rid of her yet because I think a lot of stuff look really good on her. But I am doing a lot more hanger photos to speed things up. But yeah, so I'm going to set up and crack on with it, and I will talk you through as I'm going along, and hopefully you're listening in the background as well and it keeps you motivated to work. That's what the aim of this video is for. You will see somebody else getting on with shit and you'll want to get on with shit. So yeah, let's get cracking. The first item was a fail because it don't fit on the mannequin. But yeah, I'm all set up. I'm probably going to move this somewhere else. I have my steamer at the ready. I just need to go fill it up. It's looking a little low. I used to have a massive stand-up steamer, but it kicked the bucket. So we didn't invest in another massive stand-up one, because we try and hang up our stock pretty much after we get back from sourcing. So it's hanging up for a couple of days and it tends to decrease itself. I hate steaming, so I try and do as little as possible, but then at the same time, I also want things to be clean. But this is a Weltin steamer. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Weltin it's called. And it was really cheap off Amazon. And it's surprisingly good. Like, it's really powerful for a little steamer. So if you're looking for a handheld steamer, I don't know whether you're going to be able to see the brand, Weltin, but it'll be linked down below anyway, because I link everything that I use for my business down below, like stuff that I use like really frequently. But yeah, this, if you're looking for a cheap steamer, we've had this for about 6 months now, and I think we paid about, oh, don't quote me, but around 25 quid. But obviously with Amazon, prices do go up and down like a yo-yo. But I think at the time we paid about 25 quid, and it's really good. It's not heavy. Even when it's full of water, it's not heavy. But anyway, this isn't an advert for this. It's just, I know on Instagram, a lot of people put out stories asking for steamer recommendations, and I always forget the name of the brand at the time when I'm coming to answer those. So yeah, Weltin on Amazon, it's quite good. Anyway, I am going to steam what needs to be steamed, but I'm going to work in sections. So I'm going to take photos of all my dresses first. That, believe it or not, is a dress, but it just don't fit. So that's going to be a hanger photo. I'm going to take photos of all my dresses first. So I will go through them, see if they need steaming, and then photograph those, and then I'll see how long that'll take me. That's 7 items I've got of dresses, and then I'll move on to skirts, or I don't know. I'll move on. I don't know, whatever takes my fancy. I'll move on to a different category. I've just realised that I am really, really dark, but then that's probably for the best because the state of my face this morning, I didn't sleep very well. It is currently 10 AM So let's see how long it takes me to get some good photos. It's not going to be quick, but we've already spoke about that. I wanted to start before 10 a.m, but the morning's got away with me, and here we are. So I'm going to get started. Take me away. I wanna run to you every night. Let me hold your hand. I wanna stay with you every night. Take me away. I wanna run to you every night. Let me hold your hand. It's been 15 minutes and all I've done so far is steam 5 items. One thing I didn't account for was how long it was going to take me to steam. Again, visually impaired, so I do find it hard to see the creases on clothes, so I have to be really thorough and I have to feel a lot of the creases. So yeah, something that takes a lot of people like a minute or so per item is going to take me double, triple the amount of time, because I have to be a lot more thorough. Otherwise, it goes on the mannequin, I take photos and I can see the creases through my camera lens on the photo, and I have to redo it all over again. So yeah, I've just got to be careful. So now I am going to start photographing the dresses. There is 7 in total, and we'll see how long that takes. Probably a little while, but that's okay. There's no race as long as I'm working. So this is my photograph setup. Lights, one each side. Mannequin in the middle with this gorgeous and other stories dress on it. You can't really see from this, from that far away, but it's got like animal print all over it, and it's got pockets, and it buttons all the way down. It's absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, I've got lights each side, and then this on the back. Right, just shift you out the way a minute, please. Thank you. Thank you. On the back is just, like I say, a king size cream white blanket pinned to the wall, because that's just how we've done it at the minute. And then somewhere up there, I can't see it at the minute, I'll have to feel it when I'm hanging up, is a nail to do my hang-ups, and then I just crop the photo so that the edge of the blanket isn't in it. And then after I've done my photos, I just brighten them up on an app called, oh, I can't remember what it's called, but I will leave a picture of it on the screen now, along with the name. You do have to pay for this app. I think it's amazing, but I also know that there's a lot of free apps out there that are just as good. But this is just the one that I use. I do have a lot of people ask me how I edit my photos, and I just started using this one years ago and carried on. Right, I'm going to start photographing, so I'm not going to be able to film this process because I need to use my phone. But yeah, this is the setup. So I have no idea what time it is, and I completely forgot I was vlogging, I won't lie. I have moved on to skirts. I've done dresses, I've done most of my skirts. I'm now just doing a couple of hanger photos, so I just want to show you. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that cobweb. Oh my word. That's disgusting. Just keeping it real over here. That's a big hole in the wall. Hence why we can't use the wall to photograph on. So it is hung up on a tiny nail. You see that little tiny nail just at the top of the blanket. And then when we photograph it, I crop it so you can't see it. Obviously that's not the best representation because it's not a square. But yeah, I am finishing photographing. I've got to get that. That's really pissing me off. Yeah, I am photographing the rest of my skirts, and then I'm going to do trousers, and then I'm going to sit down and start listing. And if I get time to photograph some more later, great. If I don't, then at least I've got those done. It is like 1:45 and I have got barely anything done. God, look at the bags under my eyes. I'm so tired. I say I've got barely anything done. No. Not that I've barely got anything done, but I haven't got anything actually listed yet. So I photographed dresses, skirts, trousers, and obviously had to steam it all as well. I did try doing some try-on photos, like modelling ones, but yeah, I didn't like how they turned out, so that wasted quite a lot of time, to be fair. But now I'm going to move on and get them listed as quick as possible, because I've got until 4 o'clock today when I've got to go pick the kids up from school, because they're in after school club. So yeah, I'm going to now crack on with getting as much listed as possible, so wish me luck. I am just so distracted all the time, but hopefully I'll manage to get some stuff done. Okay, update. Oh, I look very dishevelled. I've done 6. 5 have been sent live today, and 1 is scheduled for tomorrow. What time is it? It is 2 o'clock. Oh, sorry, my low battery just popped up. It's 2 o'clock, so I have got 2 more hours. I am now going to go and, well, I need to bag up these skirts because they're just sitting on my ironing board. I need to bag up the skirts, and then I'm going to, I don't know, pick another category, dresses or trousers. I might go for trousers because I think they're a bit quicker. Yeah, so that's where I'm at the minute. Not as quick as I want to, but, you know, I've got all today's listings done with 2 hours left before I need to leave and get the children. So I'm just going to continue plodding through it. A quick pause in proceedings because my HelloFresh has just arrived, so I need to put it away. And I thought I'd quickly show you what I've got, because I actually can't remember what's in it myself. This is not sponsored, by the way. This is not an ad in any way, shape or form. I pay for it myself. I just thought I'd share what I've got in it. I can't remember what meals I picked. Last week was really good. Let me quit. That was rude. It cut me off. Last week's was really, really tasty, and I chose 3 meals for 2 people. So we had 3 days worth of it. And I cooked 2 of them all by myself, which is what I really, really wanted to do, because I've lost all my confidence in the kitchen since losing vision. So yeah, I cooked 2 of them myself, which were really simple actually. They were really easy. And then the third one, me and my husband cooked together. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you what's in this one, because I can't actually remember what's in it. I will leave codes down below and all that if you are interested in starting up HelloFresh. I don't know exactly what they get you. If I do, I will, like, if I find out, I'll write it on the screen. I think they get you like a certain percentage off. And I do have 4 codes for a free box. But I can't just write that code down because obviously I've only got 4 of them. So if you are interested in that, then just send me a message on Instagram. But yeah, I'm going to share with you what I had. The only negative feedback that my husband would share with you, I wouldn't, because I thought it was fine, is the portion sizes. For him, it's not enough, but he eats a lot of food, like a lot of food. He goes to the gym 3 to 4 times a week. He cycles to work and back like 3 times a week. Now it'll be 5 times a week. So he exercises heavily, so he eats a lot of food. So he always has to do himself an extra something afterwards. I don't know. I find them absolutely fine for me. But yeah, I'll share what I've got. Okay, this is how it all arrives in like paper bags. It's all recyclable, which I think is really awesome. I think the only things that aren't are the ice packs, but the ice packs are reusable. Like, you can just pop them in your freezer and use them yourself. So let's have a look at what we have. Okay, sambal teriyaki chicken stir fry. That looks delicious. Look at that. Yum. My husband loves teriyaki chicken, and it gives you like a number, you see, like 16, and then there'll be a bag. Oh, is it that one? There you go. A bag with 16 on it. and that's everything for that meal is in that bag. And there'll also be a bag, I think there's also there's like separate little bags with different meals. Yeah, and then this one, this big one here, I will get out in a second, is probably the refrigerated stuff with the ice packs in it. So I need to get that out and put it in the fridge. But yeah, we've got that teriyaki chicken. Oh. We've not got 2 teriyaki chickens. I didn't order 2 teriyaki chickens. Okay. So that is my second my second issue, is that I have 2 of the same. Hopefully it's just the recipe cards. And then we've got sweet and sticky chicken on rice, which is bag 7. So as you can see, more chicken. Last week we didn't have any chicken, I don't think. Now I'm worried that I've got 2 bags of the same, so I'm just going to quickly check that. Okay, no, I haven't got 2 of the same. I've got 3 different numbers. But I'll have to check. You get an app as well, so I'll just check on the app, because they've sent me the wrong recipe card by mistake. But that's okay, because I don't really use the recipe card anyway, because it's great to have it because you can keep it, but it's not hugely accessible, obviously, for me, because it's so small. The writing's really small, so I have to like use my camera and zoom in. But the pictures are great, that you can you can see the steps with the pictures. But yeah, I'm going to now put all this away and yeah, carry on. I found it. It was in the bottom of the box. They just gave me two of the teriyaki ones by mistake, but they didn't forget this one at all, so there was no negative. They got it right, I just didn't see it. So we've got 2 chicken ones, and this is beef meatballs and red currant sauce. They also do quite a lot of vegetarian ones as well, but I'm a really, really picky eater, like really picky. So yeah, I'm not really going to like any of them, but this one looks well nice. This with red currant sauce, it's like reminded me of maybe the Lidl meatballs a little bit. I don't know, but I'll be excited to try that one. Oh, I am exhausted. It is about 5 p.m. I'm still going because I'm not happy with the amount of work I've done so far. I don't know why, but I've been really, really slow. I am really, really tired today. I'm really, really struggling. Not an excuse, but my fatigue levels are exceptionally high today. I don't know why. I don't know whether it's because yesterday it was Mother's Day and we were out socialising, and it's just been a busy weekend, so I think that it's just made me really, really tired. So I've been a bit of a snail. Oh, I can't even remember how many items I've got done. I was going to tell you, but I can't remember. I've got 5 listed, because today's 5 that I've listed. And then I've done scheduled, I've got another, in the minute I want to say like 10 to 13, I can't quite remember. And then I've got sorry about that. That was the air fryer telling me that it had heated up and it is ready to put the kids' dinner in. So yeah, and then I've got a few more. I've got a couple of pairs of jeans that I need to finish. And I'm just photographing some more, even though it's 5 p.m. and I'm exhausted because my husband's just got home from work. Well, he got home about 4:30 and he has gone to the gym, so we're not going to have dinner for like another hour or so, probably longer than that to be fair, probably like an hour and a half. So I might as well use this window and get a bit more done because it's less for me to do tomorrow. So I'm going to continue on with tops. I've just plugged my steamer back in, and yeah, I'm going to carry on, but I'm not sure if I'm going to film anymore today or not. No, I will. I'll update you. It might be dark and I might be in bed when I update you, but I will update you with how I get on and what I've done for the rest of the day. And I might actually show you, I haven't decided which, but I'm doing a HelloFresh tonight, so I might actually show you which one I do. I mean, I'm going to do one of the chicken ones because they're quicker. Oh, the cat would like to say hello. I'm going to do one of the chicken ones because they're quicker, but I don't know if to do the teriyaki one or just like the sweet and sticky one, I think it is, which would probably be a bit like sweet and sour, I'm not sure. So yeah, that's the plan. Is about another half an hour of photographs because I've got about 10 blouses to do, and now the dog's here as well, and then get some dinner started. So yeah, even if I don't get these items that I'm photographing, even if I don't get them listed today, which, you know, is very possible that I won't, but we'll see, at least I'll be ready to go tomorrow. So I'll be ahead of the game for tomorrow. But I will update you later on and let you know how I have got on at the end of the day. So here was dinner. I went for the teriyaki chicken in the end because it looked really delicious. As you can see, it looks nothing like the photo when it's served, but my God, did it taste really, really good. I was really impressed with it, really enjoyed it. I did tell you that the next time you see me, I would probably be in bed. And I am very close to that. I just need to get my pyjamas on, and it's only like 7:45, but I am exhausted. Like I said earlier, my fatigue today is shocking. We had teriyaki chicken for dinner. I think I filmed a little bit of it. It didn't look anything like the picture because, well, I didn't expect it to be honest. But oh my God, did it taste good. We've had 4 meals so far now. We're on week 2. And every single one has been really good. But anyway, eBay, I got 5 listed, 13 scheduled. So 18 completely done from scratch. So that's steam. I don't know why my mind would just froze then. Steam, photograph, measure, draft, all of that. And then I also got another 15 steamed and photographed ready for tomorrow. So not quite as many than as I would like, but I am still really happy with that. I did say at the beginning of the day that I wasn't going to be able to do a huge amount, and I am pleased with that. I schedule 5 a day, or I list 5 a day, or schedule depending on if I've got any spares. So that'll keep me going for a while. That'll be like, I don't know, once I've done tomorrow as well, that'll be up till maybe Friday, maybe Saturday. I don't know, I'm too tired to work it out. My brain's so tired. But yeah, it's been a productive day. I haven't stopped. I feel exhausted, but it's been really productive. Tomorrow is going to consist of parcels first, because that's the one thing I didn't do today, because I really wanted to kickstart listing. So parcels tomorrow, and then I will list the remainder of what's been photographed. And then I think Wednesday I'll probably have to go out sourcing again. I don't know, it might be okay. I'll be alright. I've got enough stuff to keep me going. It's just stuff that I'm not excited about, you know. But I still need to list it even if I'm not excited about it. But I might go out on Wednesday, I don't know. But yeah, thank you for joining me today. I hope that it motivated some of you guys to get some work done. Like I say, it wasn't quite as amazing as I thought, but one thing that I've learnt to do is not compare myself to other people, because we're all different. We all are different circumstances, different capabilities, and as long as you're doing what's best for you, that is important. a couple of years ago, well, like 3 years ago, if I was doing this then, I probably would have got like 40 items done in a day, maybe close to 50, but it's not, and that's okay. It's fine. So anyway, I'm going to get my pyjamas on. I'm going to finish my glass of wine, and then I'm going to probably have an early night. I'll probably watch a bit of YouTube and have an early night because I am exhausted. But thank you so much for watching, and as always, I would really appreciate a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And my hand's starting to shake, so it's probably a sign for me to go. I will see you in my next video. Bye everybody.